Welcome everybody to Dorval Library Storytime. My name is Elena and I'll be your storyteller today. Today we're going to do the story of the Princess and the Frog. But there's something a little wrong with this story. There are some words missing, so I'm going to need your help. Are you guys ready to help me? So every time the picture comes up, you can yell out so I can hear you over the internet what the image is and what part of the story is missing. Do you guys think you can do that? I think you can. All right, so you guys cozy? You're comfy? Here we go. This is the story of the Princess and the Frog. Once upon a time in a faraway land, there was a kingdom, and in that kingdom there was a castle. That's what the word was, a castle. In that castle, there lived a king and his daughter, a happy young princess. That's right, a princess. The princess loved taking long walks outside in the gardens around the castle. One day, when she was going out for her walk, she decided to take along her favorite toy, a golden ball. Very good, a golden ball. Don't lose that ball, warned the king as the princess was leaving. It is literally made of gold. If you lose it, you will not get another one. Oh, Daddy, laughed the princess. Of course I won't lose it. With that, the great doors of the castle opened and out she went, throwing the ball up in the air and catching it as she walked. She wandered down along the path through the gardens. Very good. She walked past the rose bushes, past the fountains, and past the statues. Till finally she arrived at a, where did she go? Pond. That's right, a pond. She decided to stop for a while and sit by the pond. While she rested, she started to play with her ball. She gave it a little toss up and caught it. Then she tossed it a little higher up and caught it. Then she tossed it way, way up into the sky. That's right, into the sky. When the ball came down, the princess did not catch it. Instead, it fell into the water with a big splash and disappeared. Uh-oh. Can you guys make your uh-oh faces? Uh-oh. Oh no, wailed the princess, and she started to cry. That's right, she started to cry. Can you guys do your crying faces? Oh, poor princess. What is the matter, your highness? Said a croaky voice. That was my favorite toy, and now I've lost it. My daddy will not be happy, wept the princess. And by the way, who's talking to me? Where are you? It's me. Look in the pond, Ribbit. The princess looked into the pond, and there she saw a frog. That's right. Wait a minute. Frogs can't talk, said the princess. Oh, I can. You see, I'm no ordinary frog. I used to be a... I wonder what he used to be. A charming prince. That's right. A witch put a curse on me and turned me into a frog. I don't know why she was so mad. I was only a little rude to her, the frog murmured. Anyways, I can only turn back into a prince if someone were to kiss me. Somebody like you, maybe? Would you kiss me, princess? Ew, screeched the princess. Black, icky, yuckity yuck. Who would ever want to kiss a frog? Well, what if I got the ball for you, proposed the frog. Then would you promise to kiss me? The princess really, really wanted to get her ball back, so she agreed. The frog dove down into the water, came back up with the golden ball, and tossed it to the princess. Now it's time for you to keep your promise, he croaked. The princess closed her eyes and held her nose and kissed the frog on his head. There was a bright flash of light and a big puff of smoke, And when it cleared, the princess saw that the frog had magically transformed into a charming, is not a prince? A pig! Hey, you're not a prince, exclaimed the princess. Oh no, something must have gone wrong, oinked the pig prince. Please kiss me again. Ew, you stink, bleck, icky, yuckity yuck. Who would ever want to kiss a pig? But a princess always keeps her promises, so she closed her eyes, she held her nose, and she kissed the pig on his snout. There was a bright flash of light and a big puff of smoke, and when it cleared, the princess saw that the pig had magically transformed into a charming llama. Hey, you're still not a prince, exclaimed the princess. I don't know what's wrong. Please try again, spit out the llama prince. Ew, why are you spitting? Black, icky, yuckity yuck. Who would ever want to kiss a llama? But a princess always keeps her promises, so she closed her eyes, she held her nose, and she kissed the llama on his cheek. There was a bright flash of light and a big puff of smoke. And when it cleared, the princess saw that the llama had magically transformed into a charming walrus. This is getting ridiculous, said the princess. Oh, brother, try again, snorted the walrus prince. Ew, you smell fishy. Bleck, ick, yuckity yuck. Who would ever want to kiss a walrus? But a princess always keeps her promises, so she closed her eyes, held her nose, and kissed the walrus on his whiskers. There was a bright flash of light and a big puff of smoke, and when it cleared, the princess saw that the walrus had magically transformed into a charming ostrich. Still not a prince, said the princess dryly. You must be doing something wrong, boomed the ostrich prince. Me? It's not my fault that you can't turn into a prince, exclaimed the princess. They argued together for quite a while, then they both agreed to try one last time. The princess said, Ew, you're so odd looking. Bleck, icky, yuckity yuck. Who would ever want to kiss an ostrich? But a princess always keeps her promises, so she closed her eyes, she held her nose, and she kissed the ostrich on his beak. There was a bright flash of light and a big puff of smoke, and when it cleared, the princess saw that the ostrich had magically transformed into a charming dog. A dog, exclaimed the princess. I always wanted a doggie. This is even better than a charming prince. The prince really did not want to try his luck with another kiss. Who knows what he would turn into next? Actually, he quite liked being a dog. It sure beat being a frog. So he decided to stay that way. The princess kept the dog, named him Prince, and they became best friends. And they lived, that's right, they lived happily ever after. And so ends our story of the Princess and the Frog, or should I say, the Princess and the Dog. The end. I hope you all enjoyed that story. I hope to see you next time at our story time at the Dorval Library. Goodbye, everybody.